Well, here we go with another instance of small towns on Delmarva doing big things. Today, the Manna Cafe in Chincoteague is in the spotlight.
That's because it was just nominated as one of the nicest places in America. So what do you say we help them secure the title of which we already knew? Here to tell us this afternoon more are the founders of Manna Cafe. This is Bill and Fran Lytle. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Absolutely, thanks.
Okay, tell us about Manna Cafe. What's going on at Manna Cafe?
Well, every week we're busy with a group of volunteers, and we actually spread the light on our community of Chincoteague. And we recently were nominated by Reader's Digest as one of the nicest places in America. It's only the second year that Reader's Digest is doing this because they felt that there was so much negative news out there, and they wanted to be able to highlight for people that there are so many good things going on in America.
Wow!
So we were nominated, which is it's humbling and it's a huge honor. And this year they have a group of judges, including Robin Roberts from Good Morning America and the founder of Good News Network and the editorial staff of Reader's Digest. And now they'll get together and they'll look at all those nominations and they'll make a decision as a group of which they think are the top 10. But for us, it's amazing that on our little island, our little feeding ministry has been recognized on a national level, and it is a nice place.
So those who are not familiar with the Manna Cafe, what exactly do you do?
Well, every Monday from 11 to 1 in the social hall at Chincoteague Christ United Methodist Church, we serve a free hot lunch. So everyone is invited. We started the first Monday of last year in 2017. We fed 16 guests, and last week we fed 427.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bill, I'm sorry, help me out here. Did she just say free?
Free, absolutely. We exist only on donations, so our guests can donate whatever they want to. We have a donation box. We also have sponsorships, but we also are totally and completely funded by donations. And people have stepped up and supported us really, really nicely.
That's nice.
So it's made it successful, but it's also made it part of the whole community fabric of the community. It's really extraordinary.
So what inspired you to open the cafe?
Actually, we've been involved in feeding ministries for years and years and years. We started with Stop Hunger Now, which is now Rise Against Hunger, and packaging meals for people in third world countries. But we want to do something in our community. So we figured, well, if we could provide a place for people to get a good hot homemade home-cooked meal, and they get it every single week, then we would be providing, you know, a social occasion as well as a eating occasion for people in our town.
Okay, so I've got a note here that these are healthy, hearty meals.
Yes, they are. They come from family recipes. Fran and I, from our family, we have cooked these for years and years. Unfortunately, we've only cooked them for 4 or 6 people, so we have to kind of scale them up to 400.
Just a little bit.
Which is a different kind of a thing, but we always have fresh protein, which is beef or chicken. We always have a side, which is carbohydrate, a vegetable. We have a beautiful salad bar, and our volunteers work and they chop up all the vegetables and a lettuce and make fresh salads with salad dressing and toppings. And then we have a dessert bar and a beverage bar.
Wow.
So we have lemonade and iced tea. We have pies, cakes, donuts. Donuts are supplied by Mr. Whippy on the island. Every single Monday he donates 4 dozen donuts to us. And these donuts are awesome.
Yes, they are.
Oh my
and you deliver meals to the homebound?
Yeah, we realized that there was a need for people who are homebound to get this meal, but we didn't have the bandwidth to do it. So a friend of ours who is a member of St. Andrew Catholic Church said, what if I put together a team of deliverers from our church and we'll be the deliverers? So a team was put together. We only started that in October. The very first Monday we delivered to 8 people. Now we're delivering to 40 to 50 homebound people every week. And it's really important because they don't just receive the lunch, they actually get a well visit. So the people that deliver to them ask them how are they going, how are they feeling, and then they can report back to Bill and I so we can reach out to their family members. Many times don't live on the island, so it's a nice way to keep in touch with their relatives. So that's been a huge blessing to our island.
So you're getting a lot of help from volunteers.
Absolutely. Yeah, the Manna Cafe could not exist, quite frankly, without the volunteers. And the volunteers not only do a service, they do it joyfully and passionately with a smile on their face. And we remember our guests' names. And when we miss somebody for a week, we'll ask them, were you okay? You weren't here last week. We know which people are vegetarians and which people don't like to have desserts because they're suffering with diabetes. So we really are like a big family in that hall.
And these volunteers, they come in at 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, and they don't stop working until 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They do it with joy in their heart. They're there every single week. And what's nice is they're actually members of the community, so they know our guests and our guests know them, so that it becomes really kind of a family situation, and it is just a large family.
I feel like you've already said it, and we could answer this ourselves, but what makes the Manna Cafe so nice?
I'll tell you, there is a magic in the room on those Mondays that you have to see. One of the things you will notice that it's very obvious these days is nobody's on their cell phone. Nobody has on their cell phone at all. Everybody is talking, meeting, greeting. They meet new people, they sit together, they'll sit with somebody they don't know. But in that room, everybody enjoys each other's company, and it's really, really phenomenal.
Okay, look, you guys have got a wonderful operation put together here, supported by so many wonderful volunteers. You've received a nomination from Reader's Digest.
Right.
How can we help you win?
Well, what's going to happen is over the next 2 weeks, as I mentioned, this group of judges will go ahead and review all of the nominations. They will select what they think are the top 10 nicest, the ones that they want to spread across the country.
Right.
At that point, they'll go ahead and they're going to post them on social media. And everybody has a chance to look at it and say, well, I'd like to vote for Manna Cafe. So that's what you can do at that point.
Okay.
So, and if anybody who wants to follow us on Facebook, which is Manna Cafe CI, we have updates about what we're serving, people who are donating to us, people who are supporting us, and we'll have an update also about this Reader's Digest Nicest Places in America.
Bill, Fran, Lytle, thank you so much for what you do.
You're welcome.
But we're not done
Thanks.
with you, Bill,
Oh, yeah.
because you talked about those hearty, healthy meals, and we're actually going to go over into the Kirby and Holloway kitchen, and Bill is going to show us how to make one of them. It's a popular Southwest Fiesta bake.